So good afternoon from Wisconsin. I'm Derek Herzog, Battalion Chief, Salina Fire Department, Salina, Kansas. We'll be going over our hazmat truck that we purchased. This is our second of 7 trucks that we purchased through Pierce that are stock trucks. So we'll go through the cab first. So we have our typical cab, nothing fancy in there. So in the rear cab, still a stock truck. We left it pretty plain Jane. We have some stuff in our old hazmat truck we'll be transferring over to this cab when we get it back, so we left it open to move all that stuff that we already have built for it. Part of the reason we're able to go stock with this truck, it's set up very similar to the current truck that we have. So with our cabinets, our first one, you'll see we got power cords in here. We've got some on both sides, run off a generator. And we have our transverse cabinet here. So we can take equipment both sides. This will be a little bit of a combination of entry and decon in through here that we can have on both sides. For the most part, this side will be entry related for hazardous materials. We'll end up stocking our suits, boots, some of those things in here. On this one, we'll have some sheltering and some decon tents in this side. In the back door with these pull-up toolbars, our Scott bottles will be here that we'll use for entry. So they'll be stocked in there. In the rear of our compartment, this truck's set up a little bit different than what we currently have. We've got this long drawer in here. We'll be looking at putting some kits in here for chlorine, Midland kits, make them more accessible than what we have. And then that is in there. Typically it would be for a Stokes basket on a rescue truck. We'll have our little giant ladder in there. These stairs then lead us up top to coffin boxes. We'll have a lot of supplies that go in the coffin boxes for such things as pads and boomers for spills and leaks will be stored up there. So I've got our second rear cabinet. So on this side we'll be starting with a lot of our decon things as well. Just open space for those guys to make up their mind where they want to put some things at. So this cabinet's a little bit smaller, but got our power here from our generator, and this is going to run our light tower that's on top, so we can light up our scenes on hazmat calls. So then this side, they've talked about with these totes, they'll be putting some special tools in there, a little access, make it a little easier to take back and forth. Otherwise, it's set up the same as the opposite side. Then we're back here to the same cabinet as the front with the transverse compartment and power on this side as well, so we can run power to either side of the truck with a generator. Up front, we made some changes to it so that the foot pedals and all the siren stuff is the same as the rest of our trucks. And then we'll be mounting our MDTs on the front side up here in the corner when we get that back with our radio guys. So one thing that we did modify on all of our stock trucks was the front bumper. So the ones that have pumps on them, they have the ability to have hose here for our hazmat truck and our rescue truck. They've got a winch in here that can be moved to 3 other spots in the truck or stored somewhere else. These special cabinets in here are designed for our TNT rescue tools. So all of our trucks will have the same combo tools sitting up front for access for any type of rescue situation or what they need for the hazmat. So as you see on the lights on here, this is just the stock production lights, so nothing super fancy here. We left those as they are, fits our situation. With the rest of the truck, you can see we did a little bit of different. We have a new emblem and then the ghosted Maltese cross on the back. It was something that the committee came up with, so I think Pierce has done a fantastic job. This is our first time with Pierce trucks since I've been on the department, and everything's been great. Thanks for watching.